Let me share with you the incredible journey of the advanced glucose support. I know a lot of you had a lot of questions. Now I know you're curious to know, and I'm going to tell you from the beginning. So from its humble beginnings all the way today. Now years ago, my patients introduced me a product called Curalin. Some of you are familiar with that product. It is actually a company that is 20 times bigger than us, and they always get a free pass, not sure why, but a product that worked wonders for them. I said, okay, great. I was intrigued. So I attempt to replicate that formula, and then I started getting threatening letters from the Curalin company called Curalin. Cease and desist type of letters for a supplement, for an herb, right? So my efforts were in vain until I discovered the genius guy behind the Curalin, the herbalist who crafted its own renowned blend. So his expertise opened my eyes to the unique process of herb preparation. He explained to me how it does, which is almost like a revelation that makes all the difference in the potency, because I was asking the same question: how come Curalin or your products are so effective but not the others, right? And I want to provide something like this to my followers, or even my patients. I didn't even have followers that much at the time. Years ago on YouTube, I was just starting. Now, some of my patients shared their experiences talking about like they were doing bitter melon juice at home, and it would drop their blood sugar from 250 down to 100 in the morning. I'm like, okay, well, maybe that's serious. Maybe these herbs are really strong. Curious and trusting, I heard from people, everybody raves about it, nobody complains about it, and I saw no harm giving a try, and I never suspected that there might be some hidden medications within the herbs, and I still are suspicious if there is any. However, to ease these doubts, I reached out to some reputable labs like Eurofin or Flora in the US. These are two major labs in the United States. Surprisingly, they claimed it was impossible for them to test for glyburide or any similar kind of drugs within the supplement because they have no standards nowhere to be found, with no evidence of harm. And I said, okay, well then everybody loves it. Curalin has been there for years. They have used the same product, so I'm using similar product, so what's the harm, right? Now, regarding the FDA's findings, I really harbor some reservations. Until these findings are verified by an unbiased third party, I refuse to accept their information wholesale, right? Well, I comply and we comply with the recall requests because they are the law, but I still question why they did not test our product during the 2 weeks of custom hold under FDA supervision, which we pay almost $2,000 for them to hold our products in their possession. They make us pay for this, and they don't even do a test. How come, right? So what happened? Why did they suddenly decide to test it, which is a product that was discontinued already? Because, I told you I have evidence that the guy that actually founded all this died from a sudden heart attack, and he was 60. I was surprised. I'm like, what? And then his family was totally useless. The company disassembled. We said, okay, well, we're not going to deal with this. We're going to discontinue the product. And bam, months later, FDA comes in and says, oh, you got drugs in your stuff. I'm like, so confused. How come all these bad things happen at the same time to my company? Now, moreover, if our product was contaminated, wouldn't be Curalin suffering the same fate? How come they're not getting tested? And I asked that question. They said, oh, submit a complaint. Well, I did before. It did go nowhere. So just so you know. I was like, hey, you found something, I submitted complaints, test Curalin. No, I don't even get response. If I am getting targeted, what about the others? No response. Nobody even write back from FDA. Very secretive. After all, they utilized the very same individual that I can prove you that created the Curalin formula. So it is worth noting that the Curalin has been on the market for way longer than us. They are 20 times bigger than us, but they are never under FDA scrutiny. Why is that, right? Maybe because we are gaining popularity on YouTube. Maybe we are challenging some people. I don't know. I'm not a conspiracy guy, but I am very doubtful, like why in the world that we are selected and they are providing a test result in their email saying that we found something without substantiating their claims and expecting us to comply with their rules, which we are, right? But you are pissed, you are angry. I understand that, but I'm just telling you my story, how I am the real victim here, and I'm being blamed for something that we didn't know about, we are not even sure about. Now here we are getting blamed. Nonetheless, extensive research has shown that herbs can actually mimic medications during testing too. So I found that. Unfortunately, FDA totally disregards these findings, saying that, oh, well, herbs are herbs, medications are medications. But however, how do herbs really work to begin with, right? They actually show similar effects to medications, but in an herb way. And they may have similar products in them, like metformin actually came from an herb. I mean, if you didn't know, it came from an herb. They just tweaked it a little bit and they called it a medication, right? So maybe we are threatening the pharmaceutical industry. I don't know. Rest assured, though, my commitment to you remains steadfast. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Talk to you later. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this channel so far, and I hope you subscribed already. If you didn't, do it. And if you did, watch this video right there. I think that will help you too.